Hi, it's Marianne with a Free Flow Wednesday for the Crafty Maven's Getaway channel. And today I just made a page true to my style. That's what Free Flow Wednesdays are all about. And I used a recent picture of my daughter graduating, and I also used some simple stories from the I Am collection. I've had it for a while. I've never used any of it. And I also used some Allie Edwards. I belong to her story kits, and I think it was May or June that was the read month, and one of the stamps said the next chapter, so I thought that would go well on here. Originally, my idea was to make a page about what the next chapter of my life is going to be now that my youngest is going to go away to school. There was a little journaling card that came in Allie E's kit that said something like my current plans include, or something like that. I can't remember now. I have the card out as I'm scrapping this page, but once I started to sit down to make it, it took a different turn. So instead I just made it about my daughter's next chapter, which is, going away to school. And what did I use here? I used a piece of the Simple Stories pattern paper that has the bricks on it, and I cut it down and put it on a piece of turquoise paper. And then I had the 12 by 12 sticker sheet from Simple Stories, so I decided to use some of that, which is, there's a little suitcase and the words I am. I'm going to use that. Right here I'm looking for just the right color washi to put underneath that piece of pattern paper, because I just need it to be, I feel like I need a little layer under there somehow. So first I was going to use my go-to washi, which is that pink stripe, but there really wasn't pink on this layout. Those hearts right now look kind of pink, but they're more leaning towards the red, maybe, if I'm remembering correctly. So the little picture, the little wallet picture of my daughter is flanked by two 2x3 cards that were on a cut-apart sheet. And I matted, first I was just going to use the turquoise one with the gold heart. And then when I saw the other one, I wanted to use that also. So first I just matted the photo and one card. So I had to kind of add that one that says Dreaming Big on the end there. So right here on the video you can kind of see it like sticking up a little bit, so you could see that it's separate. It's supposed to look like one piece though, but I'll glue that down. I'll fix that up. I'm not really sure what happened to my video here. I think a whole piece of my video is missing. I'm not sure what happened with that. So the little I picked a little piece of the journaling. There's a little journaling square there that I got from October Afternoon. I think it was Public Library. Is that an actual collection? It came from there, and there was a little sign in there that said first edition, so I glued it on top there, and I stamped the next chapter on that. Yeah, I must be missing a whole piece of my video. I guess it didn't come off my camera or something. And also that little card that says Dreaming Big, right above that I stamped the beginning. That was also an Allie E stamp. It's a cute little kit, the story kits, and there's a lot of great ideas that you get from the class content. I have a list going of layouts I would like to make, with like the story starters. So I'm going to get to that someday, my list of great ideas. I don't know if you're like me and you have a scrapbooking notebook that you, like, all of a sudden you just have great ideas. Oh, here's what I'm going to make a page about, and then I write it down and then promptly forget until I go looking through the notebook. I'm like, oh yeah, I was going to make a page about that. That's why I took a picture of the spaghetti and meatballs. Like, I couldn't remember why I took a picture of that, and then when I see my idea, I was like, oh, great idea. So it's a good idea to just, especially, back to school is coming up, you can find a cute little notebook and just jot down your ideas, or even, sketch out a page or whatever. But it's a good idea to keep your creative flow going. Keep a little notebook. So I just pulled a sticker off of there. I'm going to add that butterfly on here. And I'm not sure what I'm looking for now. Oh, I wanted something round over there. So right there's another sticker. It is of a compass. I thought that was fitting for this page. What direction she's headed for, and there's my enamel dot collection. No more will fit in that container, so either I have to use them or gasp, stop buying them. Imagine that. Though, I want to say I don't really buy that many anymore, but somehow they come in, whether it's in a kit club or I buy them because they're super cheap on sale. But I have been seeing those, I'm not sure how to say it, Nouveau drops everywhere. They're like, it's not puff paint, but it's kind of like liquid in a bottle, stickles kind of, but it makes little dots, so you can make your own enamel dots, I guess. I don't know if I'll invest in those. I'll have to check them out. Maybe if I go to the local scrapbooking store by my house and I see a bottle, I might pick one up. I don't know. I really have to use up all these enamel dots I have been collecting, though. I have quite a stash of those. So I'm just going to put 3 over there. I'm going to end up, I think, with just 1 on the butterfly. I couldn't make it look right otherwise. So I'm just going to put a teeny tiny one in the butterfly there. I put 1 on the sticker letter of I am, because there was no hole cut out of there. Used a little suitcase sticker. The pattern paper came with those little hearts on there. And now I'm just going to journal. And my page will be finished. It's kind of a short video. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened to the lost footage. Sometimes I guess a file is corrupted or whatever and just doesn't come out of the camera. I didn't notice it when I was uploading it. But so, typical page from me. Just a little bit of layering, some washi tape, some enamel dots. And it really, when I sat down to scrapbook this is not what I thought the page would be about or what it would look like at all. But, done is done. Moving on. More stories to tell. And with this part of the journaling, I was having a little trouble with what I wanted to say, and then I started a sentence, and then I kind of got like stuck into, I don't know how to say it, like sentence structure or something, and it kind of wasn't going to make sense with what I wanted to say. Kind of like right now. Not really making any sense. So eventually I do finish my little bit of journaling there, and I hope that sometime this summer you find a little crafty time for yourself, even if it's just 15 minutes, looking through some of your pattern paper, pull out 2 sheets that you really love and promise yourself that you're going to use them on your next page. Or, look through your pattern paper and pull out, a few different sheets that you like the way they look together, maybe, a few different groups, and start making a few kits. And then next time you have 15 minutes, go through some photos and see if you can match up those photos with those pieces of paper. You don't have to have a whole day to sit down and, make a masterpiece page. You can just do it a little bit at a time, because it adds a lot of